Today, we're going to make my cat Spider's favorite dish, which is called Carnivore's Delight. And it's egg and liver, and it's so simple, anybody can make it, and it only takes minutes. Cats are carnivores, so they should really be eating as much protein, meat protein, as possible. This recipe calls for 2 cups chicken liver, 1 medium-sized sweet potato, 1/4 cup zucchini, some carrots chopped up, and because we're going to mush them, you don't need to really chop them finely. Here we have some rolled oats, and rolled oats are great because they don't break down fast, so it's not like a grain where you consume and then it turns into sugar right away. It takes a long time to basically digest. Some clam juice for taurine, which is an essential amino acid for all cats. It's really important for their heart muscle, and very rarely can you find it except in meat and clam juice. Some canned salmon broth for flavoring, or you can use canned mackerel. We use it for basically flavoring if the cats have a hard time eating on their own. Since they're so used to eating commercial foods, it's a sense of smell that makes them want to eat. And therefore, we're going to add this on top of everything at the very end where we're about to feed. So we got to get our pan going, put it on medium heat, and we're going to use butter because it's about 1/4 cup butter. It's a wonderful flavoring, adding a lot of nice fat. Okay, and I think we got our water boiling for the rolled oats. And we got about 1/4 cup rolled oats. And we're just gonna, almost forgot, dash of salt. Gonna let that cook. And it should take no more than a minute or a minute and a half. We're gonna put the chicken liver right in there. And what we're just gonna do is sear the outside of the chicken liver. And we're going to add a pinch of salt. See how the outside is being cooked pretty fast. The reason why we're going to sear it is we want to have a lot of juice inside and medium rare on the inside. Just when it's about searing very well, maybe in 30 seconds, we're going to add the egg. Now, the egg, the reason why we cook the egg is because biotin, which is a amino acid, it's in the yellow of the egg, it's in the yolk. So, in order for you to be able to absorb the biotin, you have to cook the egg white too. Crack the egg. And stir it pretty quickly. You can see that. Look at that. It cooks the egg pretty fast. And we'll just turn that off. This continues cooking for maybe 30 more seconds. We'll just remove. And we're going to check on our oats. Almost cooked. Everything's done. We're just going to let it cool. All this is still pretty warm. And we're going to put all the ingredients together and let it sit for 1 moment. And there's that pretty broth. Many ailments today that cats have are either obesity, urinary tract problems, diabetes, thyroid disorders can be controlled via food. And that's something people really need to know about and talk to their vets. We're going to put about 1/4 cup of the rolled oats already cooked. You see, it's still really warm. Okay, about 1/4 cup of cooked zucchini or squash. Let's see, about 1/4 cup. And a 1/4 cup carrots. And then we're going to do basically maybe a little bit more of the sweet potato. Now you can see all of it, all the ingredients are in together, and I'm going to use my hands to incorporate all things very well, squish them together. You can see the liver in the inside is pretty pink. That's the consistency we want. You can use chunks of liver if you want, if your cat will eat it. In my experience, it's better to puree it all basically together. And I don't use a food processor. I only use my hands. We're going to mash it all pretty well. And the reason we do this is because so the cat won't be able to pick out just the meat, eat only the meat and no vegetables. See, you don't need a food processor. You just have more things to clean when you use a food processor. Now we're going to put the clam juice on top. We want to get the clam juice all incorporated pretty well so it'll be like an even spread. And then what we're going to do, we're about to add our salmon broth. And they're small little chunks, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. And that's what it should look like, the consistency. Now, this serving is a lot right here. This is at least 3 cups. So unless you have multiple cats in the home, this could be more than 1 serving. What I would normally start with is about a 1/4 cup and see how your cat likes it. That's about a 1/4 cup. Now, for the ultimate test, I'm going to get my own cat, Spider, to test it out for us. Okay, Spidey, you tell us how you like it, okay? Look at her go! As you can see, Spider's really enjoying it. Many people are under the belief that they should put cat food out all day long for their cats to consume. And I believe that to be wrong. I think you need to do 2 feedings a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. And if a cat is eating all day long, they're eating more out of habit than they are out of being hungry. And that's another problem with obese cats, and they just keep consuming, going back to the feed station, going back. When you're about to feed this, what you can do is put out food during the feeding time, and don't keep it out for more than 20 minutes because food starts to spoil. And what they don't eat, you can put back in the bowl or plastic Ziploc bags and feed later or freeze it. So that's what I do with my cats. There are few pleasures in life. One is eating. Don't deprive your pet of that. Feed him Barker's Grub, the best pet food in the universe. Made with real ingredients and no preservatives. Recommended by all dogs and cats. Barker's Grub.